Baby, for another episode of Playing Subscribers. Today we're playing my man Mo again. He keeps trying to get his redemption. He keeps trying, but what did I say last time? I'm not gonna hand it to you. So you better buckle up and get ready for the smoke, cause I'm delivering it to you straight up. So we're at 144 subscribers right now. Man, let's hit 150 tonight. I know we can do it. Let's get to 150, 15% of the way to 1,000. Once we hit 1,000, big changes are coming. Big changes are coming. Editing software's coming in. Memes, clips coming in to each different video. And we got to come correct once we hit 1,000. That's a huge milestone. But for now, we're just vibing, man. We're making the content for the people. So please like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get into it. So I start out with d4. He plays e6, e4. I take the full center. This is what I do every time when they don't put a pawn directly in the center. I just take the full center, opening up both lines for my bishops, and then I'll develop my knights next. He brings out his bishop, giving me a check, and I just block it with my c pawn, kick it back. This is a very don't give a check if it can just easily be kicked out with a pawn. Like, don't do that. So he slides his bishop all the way back. In here, I develop my knight. He strikes in the center. And what do I do here? Take. He takes with his queen. And I push this pawn, attacking his queen, defended by my bishop. He gives me a check, though, and he immediately takes advantage of me pushing this pawn. He gives me a check. So, smart move, but I just develop my knight blocking it. He takes, and I take back. I have double pawns here, but I'll trade this off whenever I get the chance, and we'll be chilling. I also have the b file open, so I can just slide my rook to rook b1, and I'll patrol this whole file. So he slides his queen back to the home square at d8, and I develop my bishop, getting ready to castle. Here he develops his knight. I give him a check, and he blocks with his pawn, and I would jump my knight straight into the center. He castles. I castle. He pushes his pawn, getting ready to boot me out. So here I push this pawn. Yeah. If he does this, en passant. And this is low-key a very key move right here. You'll see later in the game why this is such a key move. So he jumps his knight in. And oh my god, here I had a blunder. I brought my rook over, literally fumbling a fork on both my rook and my queen. And he finds it. But I'm not already lost. I just slide my queen back here because I'm like, okay, if he takes, I'm going to take here and I'm going to open up his king. So he takes my rook, and first I give him a check. He slides out the way, and I bring my rook here, defending this pawn because this pawn is holding everything together, and I don't want to lose it. And plus his horse has nowhere to go, no squares to jump to, so it's trapped. He pushes his pawn, and this is a blunder. I'm already winning here. And I sack my bishop. I sacked the bishop. I know you was probably expecting a bishop. But no, I just sacked the bishop. It was trapped, so I had to get rid of it. He takes. I take with my queen. I guess that wasn't the right move. I should have took with my horse, but I thought I could get my queen in here and just really get stuff spunky. He brings his queen out, hitting this pawn right here. And I didn't want to lose that, so I first give him a check, blocking the rook and the queen, and he has to respond. So he takes, and I take back. So the count, he's up. He's up. He has a rook, 2 horses, and a bishop, and 2 pawns. I have a rook, a bishop, and 4 pawns, so I'm down 4 points of material. And here I'm just like, damn. I low-key offered him a draw here, because I thought I had perpetual check. But I guess I was winning the whole time. I didn't even peep it. He slides his horse out the way, attacking my rook. I give him a check. He slides out the way. I give him another check. He slides out the way, and I give him a check. I thought we had perpetual, but he can literally just come here. So that's what he does. I go and kick out his queen, and I already lost all the advantage. He gives me a check, but I slide my king over, attacking his knight, and also simultaneously attacking his queen. And he just sacks his knight right back to me. He's like, whatever. So I take back this way, just in case I can reroute my rook over here and hit his queen. But he gives me a check, I slide out the way. He gives me another check, and I slide out the way. And instead of repeating moves and causing a draw, he starts developing his pieces. I give him a check, he runs. I give him a check, he runs. I give him a check, and he blocks with his queen. I'm down pieces, so I don't want to trade. So I give him another check. He blocks with his knight. And now I bring my queen up, getting ready to go here, give him another check. He kicks it out, but that's a blunder because I can just take that pawn, and you can't move your knight because I'm going to win it back. You can't move it. It's pinned. So here, he gives me a check, and I run over here. No more checks for him to give me. So he offers a queen trade. And I'm like, okay, trade, take, take. I'm going to be up. So that's what I do. Take, give me that knight. He takes. Now I'm up 1 point of material. I give him a check. He slides out the way. I give him another check. He slides out the way, and I bring my rook up, giving him a check. He brings his bishop back to block, and I give him a check. He runs away, and now I start pushing my F and G pawn. He tries to stop it, but I just start bringing my king. King mobility, very important. He brings his rook down. I bring my bishop up, gluing everything together. And I hang that pawn. He just takes it. Now I bring my king, keep bringing my king. He brings his bishop, and now I go and kick out his rook. He slides out the way. I keep pushing. He brings his rook back up. I give him a check. He runs. And I was thinking about giving him check, but then he'd run this way, check, he'd run this way, check, and then I have no more checks. He's going to win this pawn. So I was like, okay, I don't want to do that. Bring my bishop back. He goes there, check again. And I thought we were going to repeat moves here, but he starts pushing his A pawn. I slide my rook over to the H file, getting ready to give him a check from H7. He moves out the way, and I push my pawn. He moves out the way. I give him a check. He runs out the way. And I bring my bishop, not wanting him to escape out this way or escape this way. So I bring my bishop, blocking everything. He brings his rook down, and I push my pawn. I keep pushing it. He slides his rook out the way, and I bring my rook to H8. And you're probably wondering, oh my god, he's going to win. He's going to get a queen, or he's going to lose his rook. No, because look, he can just block with his bishop. Not the best move, but hey, he got to do what he got to do. Now I start bringing my king this way. I want to win the pawns. These games are end games. Like I said, remember way back when? Remember this pawn right here. That pawn push, stopping this en passant. He starts bringing his king. I bring my king. He pushes his pawn. I bring my king. He goes and stops it. And now I just block this whole. I block this pawn. He's not going to get by. Here, he brings his king. I give him a check. He slides out the way. And now I glue my bishop here. This bishop is gluing everything together. Here, he brings his bishop. Now I reroute my rook here so I can go and do this. And then I will either win the rook or I'll make a queen and I'll win his bishop. Here he pushes his B pawn. But baby, you're going to love this move. I got to do it en passant. Sacking my bishop. He takes the bishop and I slide my rook down. Yeah. He goes and tries to win my pawn back. No, push it. He goes and tries to stop it, but I queen with check. He takes, I take. Yeah, we're loving this. He slides his bishop back, and I just queen again. Give me all the pieces. He starts going to win my pawn. I win his pawn. He keeps going, I check. He slides out the way. I bring my rook king. He goes and attacks my rook. I slide my rook out the way. He brings his king. I slide my rook out the way. He keeps bringing his king. I win that with check. He slides out the way. And now I know how to win this endgame, baby. Just keep bringing the king, the rook. Uh, 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 uh. Only legal move for him here. He makes it. Checkmate on the board. Let's go. That's how you do it with the king and the rook, baby. King and the rook. Get the king on the back rank. This pawn really wasn't necessary, but it was just also a decoy. Keep him humble. You know what I'm saying? But that's game 1. Game 2 coming up right now. Of the best of 3 series, so first to win 2 wins it against my man Samovic. Like I said, he keeps trying to get his redemption. He's trying to beat me on this YouTube, but he can't. He can't seem to do it. Will today be the day he does it? Keep watching and find out, baby. Keep watching and find out. So he plays d4, d5. He plays e3. I develop my knight. He pushes his g pawn to g3, getting ready to fianchetto. I develop my bishop, and he fianchettos his bishop. I open the door for my dark square bishop, and he starts pushing his pawn. I push my pawn. I'm getting ready to castle long. He strikes in the center. Take, give me that rook. Take the rook, and now I win that pawn back. So I'm up a pawn, and I have so many more. I have 2 pieces developed for his semi-developed bishop, but it's really biting into granite. It's not doing nothing crazy. So he develops another piece. I develop my knight. He develops his bishop, and I slide my queen out the way, getting ready to castle long. He does the same thing, but hanging his pawn right here. Give me that pawn for the free ski, my boy. He slides his queen back, attacking, just putting pressure on everything, not really attacking much. So I castle. He starts pushing his pawn, and I jump my knight in. Take. I want to get a queen trade. I'm up 2 pawns. I'm potentially going to win some more material soon. But he doesn't want to make that trade. But I do. So give me that queen, boy. Take. And now I slide my king over, defending this pawn from the rook. He goes and attacks my bishop, but I slide my bishop back, and there's no way for him to defend this pawn. So he just pushes it, and I take like that, opening the door so I can slide this way, and just in case, I can make a pass pawn on the A file. He starts developing or bringing his knight out into the game, and I bring my rook up, defending everything on the 7th rank. He goes and attacks my bishop, and I just slide it back. He starts attacking. I go and pin his knight to his king. Now he goes and attacks my knight, and my knight's going to make a journey. Drop back. He kicks it out again. Drop back. He keeps pushing it. Slide it to the other side. He keeps moving. Give me that horse. I want it. He takes, and now I go and try to undermine this. He slides his knight out the way. I take. He takes. And now I swing my knight. My knight literally traveled from one of these squares all the way to here. That's crazy. My knight's on a journey. He goes and attacks my rook, and I slide and literally hang this pawn right here. I should have just went here, but I didn't see it until after I moved. He takes it, and now I move there. But I'm going to win this pawn right here. He slides back. I take it. My opponent brings his rook, defending this pawn right here. I give him a check. He slides out the way. I give him another check. He slides out the way. And now I bring my bishop back. Or my knight back, my fault. He goes and takes. And instead of taking back and just trading, I go and pin his bishop to his king. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. What the fuck just happened? My fault, y'all. Oh, it's just this whack-ass computer that I... My fault, y'all. It's my fault. Bear with me. I'm gonna get better. Take. I go and pin. He goes and takes my knight. I take his bishop. Now he blocks, and I start pushing my pawns. He's bringing his king. I'm bringing my king to go win his final pawn, because this is the only thing I'm really worried about. If he can get this past here, I'd have to trade one of my pieces for it, and then the end game would be a lot more sketch. So he takes my bishop, I take his knight, and now he starts pushing, I bring my king. He brings his rook over, and now I just stop this pawn dead in its tracks. He can go here and win my pawn. But then I have a 3 on none and a rook. So it's going to be a win. He goes and tries to defend it, but I just bring my rook down. There's no way to defend it. Give me that. He takes. He starts making trades, and here he resigns because there is no hope. These end games are amazing. This whole day I've just wanted to play end games. So thank you guys for watching. I won the series again. You know how I get down. A boss just being a boss. So yeah, stay tuned. I think I'm dropping another episode of something later tonight. So yeah, just stay patient with me. Keep fucking with the kid, and we gonna run it up, baby. We gonna do it.